You're watching the first Newshour debate on Times Now Super Prime Time.
Well, frankly, I don't know why some sections are getting so excited about the Congress party coming out and saying that we feel very strongly against it. You know, Rahul Gandhi saying that, my personal view is that, this individuals should have their own liberties and this country is known for its freedom of expression and all that. I mean, what was new about what Rahul Gandhi said? Absolutely nothing. What we want to see is action. I began by saying to them, I'm repeating this again, polite noises, homilies, oh, we are so sorry, all this means absolutely nothing. So on the Newshour tonight, I welcome to my left is Dalip Tahil. Thank you very much, very well-known actor. We had a big debate on the Tarun Tejpal issue. Last time we completely disagreed. I don't know where he stands on this one. Well-known filmmaker, an activist on this issue. Onir, thank you very much. It's good to see you here in the studio. Okay, we have another guest just walking in a minute. I'll introduce him in a minute. But before that, Meenakshi Lekhi, advocate of the Supreme Court, says I'm here as an advocate of the Supreme Court tonight. Sanjay Jha of the Congress Party, welcome. Ashok Rao Kavi, welcome back. Anjali Gopalan, welcome back.
Thank you.
Welcome back. Abdul Qadir Chaudhary, I hope you can hear me, sir. John Dayal, Secretary General of the All India Christian Council. Thank you for joining me. Abdul Qadir Chaudhary of the Samajwadi Party. Thank you very much. And with me in the studio getting mic'd up this evening as of this moment is Zafar Sareshwala. Now he's a BJP-leaning member of the minority community. If I call him a Modi fan, he gets upset, but that's exactly what he is. He's not a formal member of the BJP yet. What's your position on this, Zafar? You think political parties are being hypocritical?
See, Arnab, I've got two very clear-cut positions. I'm totally against homosexuality. I'm totally against, because I believe in the doctrine of religion. I'm totally against. But I also believe that the homosexuals, they're consensual adults. They should not be treated as criminals. They should not be hounded. And what
you think Narendra Modi should take? Let's talk Turkey. You think Narendra Modi should take a position saying?
This is an individual thing.
All political. Since you're a Modi supporter, I'm asking.
No, I'm talking now as Zafar Sareshwala.
No, but I'm asking you. What do you think?
No, political parties, particularly here, because people are blaming Supreme Court in this.
Yeah.
But I don't think that Supreme Court has anything to do with this, because there is already a law. Article 377 is there. And if Supreme Court would have dealt with it directly, then what was the use of the parliament?
Yeah.
So it is the duty of the parliamentarians in their wisdom to do
passing the buck. They've found their solution. Make a few politically correct noises like Rahul Gandhi has done, and then conveniently pass the buck to the courts. I want to get in Meenakshi Lekhi at this point. Meenakshi Lekhi.
Arnab, I'll tell you one thing.
Meenakshi Lekhi,
particularly about Rahul Gandhi and all these people, I don't think they need to take any moral high ground.
I'm on Narendra Modi and I'm on Mr. Kejriwal on these issues. And my question to Meenakshi Lekhi is, Vishwa Hindu Parishad Vice President Om Prakash Singhal says, this is a right decision, we welcome it. Homosexuality is against Indian culture, against nature and against science. We are regressing. We are going back to the period when we were all like animals. The Supreme Court has protected our culture. Now, Meenakshi Lekhi, why is the BJP running away from taking a clear position on which way it will vote if this matter is brought in Parliament?
Because many voices exist within BJP and it is a democratic party and everyone has a right to their opinion.
So many people oppose
apart
it.
From this, the first proposal, I am coming, either you allow me to finish my sentences or I can't
no, but BJP is for it or against it?
So I am saying, no, BJP is saying let the government bring whatever on record and we will give our opinion thereafter. Let there be all-party meeting like we have amended 376 so on and so forth, and we will see what they have to do. Now this is their position.
No, you passing it on to the government. Why? You don't have a view on anything. You have a point of view on Article 370. You have a point of view on the communal violence bill. One second.
I'll tell you.
Yes. Why don't you have a categorical view? You see, have a categorical view.
I have a categorical view. If you listen to me, I have a categorical view. Now, am I permitted to give my
No, but
opinion?
I'm waiting for the categorical view.
Yeah, my categorical view is there is much ado about nothing.
What?
And that is that 377 comes into existence only when there is a complaint and only when there is a victim. If two people choose to do whatever in their bedroom, it is covered by the privacy under the
Of course not.
Under the law. And
Of
if
course
it is
not.
protected by it is.
No,
it
no,
is,
of course not.
It is. If this was, if
This
the,
is-
if
wait, one minute. Anjali Gopalan wants just shaking her head there. I'm going.
I want to know one
what you're
person.
trying to do. Anjali Gopalan will respond. No, what you're trying to do,
Let her
Meenakshi
shake her
Lekhi.
head.
No, Miss
Let her shake
Lekhi,
her
we are
head.
not.
What
No,
I'm
one
trying to
second, Miss
say
Lekhi.
is
Miss Lekhi, what you have
377
said
needs
tonight
to
is
exist to
highly
protect
objectionable.
men from getting exploited.
No, 1 second. Onir wants to say she says it's much ado about nothing. You people are splitting hairs over a non-issue. Anjali Gopalan was shaking her head there. Onir wants to say something to you.
I mean, much about nothing about 2.5 million people's lives. You know, that is to you nothing. I think it is our democratic
Sir,
constitutional right,
I'll
and you're
ask you a
denying
counter
it. And it's
question.
not about, you know.
No, but who have those 2.5 million people gone to jail?
It's
Are
not
they
a
in the
question of
jail?
going to jail.
not.
It's been
Then that is
prosecuted,
why-
it's being
Of course.
harassed, and
Of
I
course.
myself
That's not
have
the
gone
point.
through.
Arnab, it should be decriminalized.
One minute.
It should be.
No,
It should be
one second. We see the
decriminalized.
tag.
I would want
We
to
see
know,
the tag.
harassed by who?
We see the tag tonight. 1 second. One second. The
I
tag.
want to know who.
And the one, the tag, the attack.
Tell me
the-
a single case.
No, 1 minute. No, 1 minute. Meenakshi Lekhi therefore says, and I said this yesterday. I'm coming to Ashok Rao Kavi. By the
case
way,
will give you many.
we are going into open debate. Okay, so one second. I want to tell all our panelists. We're doing away with these introductory comments. I think we should go to open debate. Ashok Rao Kavi. Ashok Rao Kavi.
Arnab, I would like to tell Meenakshi Lekhi that during the Delhi High Court judgment hearing, there were scores of affidavits given, signed, attested by notaries about the harassment, extortion, blackmail, beatings. These cases of under Section 377 never come up in the courts. They are not even put into FIRs. There are just beatings, there is extortion, there is blackmail. People are just deprived. They take away.
No, she
my
says
wallet
much
has
ado
been
about nothing, Ashok.
taken away in the park when I'm sitting with my friends, and we've had no recourse. What? This is not. If she says it's much ado about nothing, I'm so sorry, Meenakshi, but I didn't expect that from you. You know very well that's not true.
I am. Allow me to complete. Allow me to complete, and allow me to put it in the correct perspective.
Yes.
My point is very simple.
Yes.
Two people, grown-up adults, choose to live their life the way they do. It's their business, not my problem. And I'm not even interested. Okay? That's one point. The second point is, there cannot be an FIR until and unless there is a victim. And only if there is a victim, there is some sort of exploitation of some sort, can there be an FIR. So the law remains dormant until and unless somebody activates it.
Meenakshi, the issue is so simple. No, 1 minute, Meenakshi. No, Meenakshi, 1 second. 1 minute, Meenakshi.
Ashokji himself is saying
that
Meenakshi, there is no FIR.
One minute. I think tonight, Meenakshi Lekhi.
This law is dormant.
No, Miss Lekhi, 1 second. Can I say something here? Miss Lekhi, I want to set one parameter on this debate. Ashok, 1 minute. Ashok, 1 minute. I'm saying this. We can. 1 minute, Ashok. We can have this kind of argument as well. Now, the kind of argument, Meenakshi, you're putting, with the greatest of respect to you, there is something called a Thana. There is something called a SHO. The SHO wears a uniform. He has a piece of paper. You can file an FIR. The FIR will have to be photocopied. There has to be a victim. The victim has to come forward. There has to be a case registered somewhere. The magistrate has to take cognizance of it. And because there is this process, don't Arnab ask me what my party's position is. Because I will hide behind these cumbersome details to avoid giving you an answer on what my party's position is. I want to get Anjali Gopalan into this. Anjali Gopalan is Meenakshi digressing tonight.
Ashokji has failed the first test.
What is the BJP's position?
I am not digressing. I am saying,
don't complicate
the FIR number where these people who are so-called self-confessed homosexuals, have they been put behind bars? Have they been put behind bars?
So why do you need a law?
They are addressing the media.
Meenakshi, what
so-called
Anjali Gopalan now.
doesn't get activated.
Anjali is
It is
laughing.
not criminal. It is not
Arnab,
criminal.
listen
in that
to
sense.
what she said.
Only gets criminal.
Yeah, please.
Well, let her do
when-
Meenakshi,
when
listen
there
to your
is an
language.
FIR. Ma'am, my language is very
Listen,
simple.
please,
My
Meenakshi,
language
listen to your
is
language.
that
So-called
people
self-confessed
who have
homosexuals.
happened
Just, it reflects what you think about
isn't it
homosexuals. First of all, when there is police
what am I
harassment,
thinking?
it's
you
not
are
the,
saying
it's
you
the
are.
cops harassing gay
You are saying
people.
you are. And you're not.
No one is going to
behind
file an FIR because the cops are not going to file the FIR. No,
Ma'am,
they
you're not-
will
you're
get
not
put
getting
behind
my
bars.
point.
They
You're not
get
getting
beaten
my
up,
point.
they
You're
get raped
getting-
by the
you're
cops
getting my point,
themselves.
But it suits you to. It suits you. It suits you. It suits you to divert it. Now my question is:
Arnab.
tell me the FIR number where a person
No,
for
why
being
should
gay
I?
has
What
been
do I
harassed.
have to gain by diverting anything, Meenakshi? Please.
Because
Please, you don't know the
I
level of
think the
harassment
right to
people go through.
privacy
Look
is
at those
guaranteed under
affidavits,
the
they're there.
Constitution.
The fact is,
Ma'am,
Fact is-
with due respect,
Jesus Christ,
people
yes,
get
it's
harassed
guaranteed under the
for a different
Constitution, but it
reason.
is
Police
not
comes
adhered
into
to.
existence
you
if
know,
people are soliciting by
Meenakshi,
the roadside.
Meenakshi,
if
you
there
are
is prostitution
Meenakshi,
of females, there are prostitution of men
Meenakshi, you are
also.
trying very hard because
That's not true.
you're trying very
Two
hard
men
because you don't want to
sitting in a
acknowledge a
park.
basic
I am
fact.
not trying.
The
I am
basic
not
fact,
trying.
Meenakshi.
Sitting in a park.
Meenakshi
I am
Lekhi,
not
Miss
trying.
Lekhi, Miss
I'm not
Lekhi,
trying
Miss Lekhi, 1 minute, Miss
anything.
Lekhi,
I'm not trying
Miss Lekhi, 1
anything.
minute.
This is the fact.
1
Is that
minute,
shouting
Miss
match?
Lekhi, you know what is the fact? Now I'll have to say it. I'll have to say it. No, I'll have to say what the fact is as far as the BJP is concerned. I think Ashoka Road is dead scared about Nagpur. And it is really worried about what the RSS view on this whole matter is.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes, Meenakshi. You can try any argument. Sanjay Jha comes into the debate. All day he's saying, what is Narendra Modi's view? Sanjay
You
Jha.
have to give me the argument.
Really? You can defy
You
the
have to
RSS
give
on
me
this?
the argument. Give me the FIR
You
number.
tell me
where
one issue
somebody-
on which you defy
where
the
somebody
RSS.
has been
Tell me
harassed
one
for
issue.
being
Tell me
homosexual.
one issue
Tell
in
me
the
the
last
FIR
10
number.
years.
There are enough affidavits.
Tell me one
We
issue in the
give you
last
all of
10
the
years.
You're not
affidavits.
answering.
Tell me
Ma'am,
one
those
issue in the last
affidavits
10 years
are
in which
somebody
you've defied the
prostituting by the
RSS.
roadside. It is prohibited. Soliciting
Sanjay Jha.
for sex is prohibited, whether
What?
male or female.
Sanjay Jha.
What is
Arnab, all I
Nobody
want
gets
to say
harassed
is,
for being
all I
homosexual,
want to say
please.
is,
Sanjay Jha.
Arnab, all I want to say is that
Arnab, I'll give you
all
the- my-
when we
Sanjay
talk
Jha,
about
first.
LGBT rights, please. Now, when we are talking about the rights here, I think we are talking about human rights. It's not just about LGBT, etc. These are human rights. And I want to make it very clear on your panel on behalf of my party. You have seen that today, this is very unprecedented, but you have found that the Congress President, Mrs. Gandhi, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, and several other Congress leaders have said that this Section 377 is retrograde, is repressive, it has to be and regressive. We need to really take a decision on that pronto. And I want to add a point here. You raised a very valid question. How can that be done? Let me tell you. If the Bharatiya Janata Party, I heard Sushma Swaraj's, I read her tweet or her statement, and I have been raising it since afternoon. Why is there such a deafening silence from the BJP leadership? We have come out clear here. We believe that Section 377 ought to be repealed. It has to be deleted. Now, if Parliament is allowed to run, and if the BJP gives it the support, no, 1 minute. 1 minute. If Sushma Swaraj,
it cannot be deleted.
let me finish. If Sushma Swaraj, can I answer your question? If Sushma Swaraj, instead of talking for an all-party
Say
meeting,
Miss Sushma
this is a
Swaraj.
matter of, frankly speaking, of your freedom. This is a matter of what? This is about human rights. This is about a society that needs to be
Who's
tolerant
curbing
and
that
liberal.
freedom?
This is a society that needs to kind of let people be. So if Section, 1 minute, if we have to get this Section 377 amended in Parliament, 1 minute, does your party, will you allow the Parliament to run? And secondly, will you support us in the amendment? If you're willing to say it now, we won't need to bring forth an ordinance. But the government will consider all alternatives
You bring the
to
change.
ensure that
You
human
bring the
rights are not
change.
violated.
You bring the change.
How do I know
Let
you're
there
not
be an
playing a
all-party-
fixed match, both of you?
Let there be an all.
No, how do I know? How do I know you're not playing a fixed match,
bring
BJP and
the
Congress?
law.
No,
Bring the
I'm
law.
deeply suspicious of your motives. I think the
Arnab,
BJP and the Congress are working together in this to avoid taking a position because 1 minute. All of you came together in one case. Sanjay, 1 minute. Let me tell you.
Very unfair.
Sanjay, okay, I'm always unfair to political parties, but I'll have my say anyway. Just give me half a second. it is fair, because when it comes to the rights of politicians, there was a Supreme Court judgment that prevented arrested and jailed politicians from contesting elections. May I remind both of you most respectfully that it took 14 days, 14 days, it took actually 15 minutes on the 7th of September for all your parties, BJP and Congress, to overturn the Supreme Court verdict in June that prevented jailed politicians from contesting elections. 15 minutes. And Kapil Sibal then said, quote, "It is our constitutional duty to correct the verdict." Then I am saying to both of you, it is also your constitutional responsibility to correct this verdict. What do you think?